What's up, guys, and welcome to another video. And the Philadelphia 76ers grind out a win in MSG of a score of 79-73. No Joel, no Maxey for the Philadelphia 76ers. And we got some news on Julius Randle before the game that there's some concern about how slow his process is getting. I want his process to be as slow as possible. He can take as much time he wants to. And I was thinking about this man takes a ton of contact. I know you guys see it every single game that he plays, the contact that he takes on his body. So I'm like, yo, take as much time as you need. Be as close as 100% for the playoffs. And that's that. I know every player gets physically, pushed around and stuff. I don't think Rado gets pushed around, but he gets physically hit, contact. I get it, but Julius is just different. I mean, his game is built on, can I get contact? Can I go out? Can I go at this defender? Um, that's kind of his game. And if you can get him 100%, as close as that to possible, and then get the surgery at the end of the season, I think he'll be as good as possible. Um, OG's hope is to be back at the start of the West Coast trip. I would want him back on Tuesday, and that's because I think Maxey will be back on Tuesday. It made no sense that he was in the MSG with a concussion, so that made zero sense because it's like the least place you want to be with a concussion. The loud noises, the bright lights, damn. But yeah, there's no real loud noises today because no one can hit a shot. Um, 76 want to get out in transition, and I think I'm gonna rate this with the Knicks kind of turn the ball over too much. And I think there's big today because the 76ers want to get out and run. That's what they want to do. Even without Maxey, they want to get and run because that's where they're gonna get their easy buckets. And the Knicks just gave them opportunities to get out and run. Um, you gotta win these type of games. These games that you need to win. And you have to deny players like Tobias Harris, Kelly Oubre, and they didn't do a really good job of that. They let Kelly Oubre do whatever he wanted. He had a great game defensively, but you just let him do whatever he wanted offensively. Precious is blocking everything nowadays, and a huge block in the fourth quarter. This man is so good. He's amazing. And we're learning stuff about him every single day. The way he can move off the dribble. Yes, the 3-point shot was bad, but why would you put him in that position? Like, this is on Thibs. For that position, putting him in that position is on Thibs. It is obviously, it's not his fault. I Heart looking better every day. Just the movement. I know he went out in the locker room, but and tried to stretch a little bit, went back and just he's looking better every single day, and that's what you kind of want. Very sloppy early, and I think that's the biggest thing. You cannot play with the ball like that. This is a team that you can't play with the ball against, especially a team short-handed. You're giving them easy buckets. Um, hesitation on shots. There's some shots in the paint that Nick could have taken, and they just hesitated. They hesitated on some threes. They just hesitated, and the 76ers defense that was flying around, you got to take advantage of any shot you'll get that was semi-open, and they just hesitated on every single one of them, which at the end of the day only got them to 73 points. Because they just hesitated on every single little easy bucket they could have got, they hesitated on it. Devo on a ball screen, I liked him going off a ball screen early. They were in a drop, so Devo could just come off the ball screen, just pull up. I like that little action of him on ball because if you're gonna stay in a drop, then Devo is gonna hit that shot all day long. If you can't fight over, if your guard is like Trae Young or something, and you're getting guarded by Devo, well, let's run the pick and roll. He's not going to be able to fight over. And if you one drop, there's no way you're not giving him a three. And that's Kyle Lowry's good at fighting over screens, but I kind of re-screen kind of got him, and Devo got a free enough to shoot the ball. Precious moving off the dribble, which I love. As I told you, learning more stuff about him every single game, and I think it's solidified that he's an amazing defender. He's going to be one of the most amazing defenders in the league. I think he will be because just the way he is timing, impeccable timing. He doesn't foul. He's very good on the boards. I mean, he had one of those plays where he kind of saved them momentum wise, so we can get it close. The Knicks can get close. was when Precious kind of drew and a an over the back, not over the back foul, a loose ball foul. Just with his tenacity on the offensive glass. Um, this Sixers defense, man, is something that they pride themselves on it, especially without Embiid and without Maxey, and it was kind of like a shock when they lost against the Pelicans, and they want to get back to that brand of basketball. Let's lock this team up, and I think going in to Tuesday, there'll be a lot more shots in the paint for the Knicks. They weren't able to create those shots, but I think they'll be able to create it. I think there's time, and I think there's a pace where they'll be able to create those shots in the paint. And it's got to start with Jalen Brunson getting inside the teeth of that defense. He didn't really do a good job of that. I think that's what he's going to talk about. Is that it's me. I mean, man, I didn't get in the teeth of that defense today, and I didn't give our shooters a good enough chance to get easy looks, even though they're kind of missing some. But like, still, Jalen Brunson getting into defense. DiVincenzo didn't. Like, even though DiVincenzo was a good shooter, he still didn't get into defense. Like Josh Hart didn't warrant any single help. Like those type of things need to be polished up on of just being able to get inside the defense, get inside the defense, and being able to kick out. And the Knicks just didn't have any of it. Credit to the Philadelphia 76ers defense. No way to overreact on the Josh Hart drive. I mean, what is he gonna do? Like realistically, we're gonna live with a Josh Hart layup. We're gonna live with that. Like realistically, we are. And what are we gonna do with the DiVincenzo drive? Realistically, we're gonna live with that DiVincenzo layup. Like they did a very good job at picking their poison against such a good Knicks team that they picked it very well. And at the end of the day, again, and I keep saying, 73 points. We thought we hated on the Magic, but bro, what we feel like the Magic right now of the last game. I mean, man, we only 73 points is kind of absurd. OG, please come back. And that's going to do it for the whole post-game show. Only 7 minutes. But that's all I have for you. Peace. Have a nice day. Hopefully, rematch on Tuesday is way more sweeter than today. Peace. Have a nice day. And let's go next. Subscribe to our post notifications for their videos just like this. Peace.